Well, it is another great Saturday. Today, the 22nd day of August, the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. Wherever you are watching me from, I welcome you so very much to another special edition of Constituency Focus here on Omashi Television. As we always do when we meet on Saturdays like this, we say it as it is, without mentioning words. So once we are on set, then we are on set. A Ghana hodo intina memende biano between the hours of 5 p.m. through to 7. You better transcend adwendwen Ghana hona ya share Ghana nkanko. Esani say ye ko na ye ba oman ba ko pena me no ye wo eno ene oman Ghana. Inti say oman Ghana beko yia ejina me no so sa so na oman Ghana ebebo a ejina me no so intino catch on we be non cancer in we say emraso say the constituency focus bro. But mami first and foremost apologize for the late start of the program of the show. Ideally the show is supposed to have started at 5 p.m. but one him say ya the fidie ene juma nti edu be bia fidie no ebe chere ne won kakra but nyamiadum we are back on air. Intino ene edu de constituency focus. This is the most authoritative, the most credible, the most informative socio-political talk show in the whole of Ghana. Hadie yemfa politics enka yedwuma ho. Say na assembly no sa pepepe na yekano midin Eddie John Kennedy ado sunu ubetimi afremi the general 1 na mejo so intino Debiano, the program no I'm the regular host of this show, Constituency Focus. In fact, the main idea behind this program is to ensure say every constituency in the Republic of Ghana gets its fair share of the national cake. Intino your transit you share the various constituencies any nearma ekokoso ewoho. We are streaming live on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. You just have to like and share. Now, Debia me catch them say, if you have any form of business, open credible advert, say yen running, yen promote to business, no, look no further than Constituency Focus. Hano, we give you good deals. One kasano, you have value for your money. Intino say, open say, we advert. I will show this one. You just have to call our marketing team on 050-736-3542 050-736-3542 and you never regret you did. Intino ya transi ni atransi biom. My name is John Kennedy Ado Sunu ubetimi afremi the most general 1 na mejo. So we are going for a short commercial break. You better adwumedie so back and then no you won sem bebria you beka ho asem and then you no you were the branch executives advocacy forum for ye nche fie ha and then you know metwetwe nkomo bebri na ya share the brain behind this forum any this organization so to speak inti emrani do you know metwetwe nkomo na yesua ne ba ku mienu free Into today the program is power packed. Into just sit behind your set and tell a brother to tell a sister say you mediano ashas here until they should all sit and watch us. I'm going for a short commercial break. If say koton adie into your koton adie till yebeba the program continues. Stick and stay. I shall be right back.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C, To aid your child's healthy growth, Basevite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Basevite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Are you looking for a media house for your upcoming events? Welcome to Omashi TV Production Crew, a digital station that offers live event coverage such as conferences, parties, corporate meetings, weddings, and live streaming on all social media platforms. Soft copies of events or production can be made available upon request. For further inquiries, call Omashi TV on 0536 772 262 or 0244 425 652. Omashi TV Production. Ajwa Twing Man can mean share.
Where the heart burns bright, through every storm and every night. No final shore, just open air, forever free.
Hello lovely viewers, you are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking, selling, and what have you. I bring to you entrepreneurs who have made it, who have the skills and ability to help you know how to create your business. This is where you have the experience to create your own business. I'm your regular host, Neil Dai Afote Kofi. Catch me live on Omashi TV every Tuesday at 3 to 4 p.m. The program will be repeated to you on Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m.
Okay, she died in a Kenyan children. For you, be a lulu, or machine, or what to him, Rabu Mishi. Tamono, we are catching Abalake, Saka for she gave no Jim Monibiane. Isake and Yamashineka, no Nia, no fair, coca, Safu, Nekaji Bonisa.
You are Kashi, I could like a mini, Okokate. I'm a fan of Mobini.
Chekumi.
Thank you very much. Both NDP, NDC. Of will belong to one country. Ghana be you. If they are finding grievances and those things, they don't understand themselves. Oh, why not? They should send it to High Court.
With Omashi Morning Star, Niji Omashi Lebi Mlamie, okay, stay informed, be entertained, and inspired with a dynamic team of hosts and experts.
Yo, obusiafo me mamuni na akwa ababium eba constituency focus ewo Omashi television eso Omashi television ye butuma mprobi aha na ye boedwuma papa meminda edu say between the hours of 5 p.m. through to 7 no ye the constituency focus na ebro. Now constituency focus is the most credible, the most authoritative, the most informative and the most educative socio-political talk show in Ghana. Na ye transia ye kano kreno baby ano kreno wono e hopepepe ena ye dito. We are streaming live on Facebook, we're also on Instagram, we're on YouTube. All you have to do is to like and share. Not the aboy. Say never ya education ye de ma Ghana for any amount for no ebeko ichiri pa na medical ka se uyo bia wo dwumedie bi so na opese look no further than Omashi television. We give you a good deal. Say nebeya there will be value for your money. Intimo enshanin so. Ebio midin John Kennedy ado sunu obetimi aframe the most general one na mejo so na ade bako me na kakra me pese me de to Ghana phone ni na enim. I don't know how some people think in this country. But I want to believe, say, Obia odo no, Obia obeka no kre no achero. Obia odo no, somebody who really loves you is the one who tell you the truth. Obia ohu no kre no, if it's all kachero, on kanchero, obeka die o ebeye ode achero no, that person doesn't like you. And inti say me who your political class any nkrofo bi ye ka no kretro mo ye ka no kretro mo na mo buefu no na ye me na kakra. But you see that's notwithstanding no ye de ye bekoso aka no kre no achireo. Na last week Saturday nyame yadom ema the new patriotic party omo electi omo regional leaders inti as we speak no their regional executives are already in place. Now, Adebakwa me say we didn't record any fatalities, any brutalities, or anything of the sort. I think say by far no we can boldly say the elections went well. Into no delegacy now I give you thumbs up. And that is what we have always prayed say our elections will be. Say anytime I go to Aba, whether national elections and now party elections and now whatever no, we all pray say it will be free and fair. It will be devoid of confusions and what have you. Into no me bo MPP for Abaso, but you know, no futu ba could be a me person me demand the new patriotic party. No futu ba could be a me person me demand the new patriotic party. God being so good, no, they have their branch executives in place. Last week, they elected their regional executives. Perfect. But I think, say, this is the time. This is the time, the new patriotic party must sit down and put its house together. Because the new patriotic party is started. The new patriotic party, there are some people who are members of the new patriotic party who are still causing harm to the party. They are still causing harm to the party. Between 2016 and 2024, the harm that was caused in this country by the new patriotic party, today, that harm is still being caused by some elements in the new patriotic party. No two ways about that. I think, sir, we have come, we have gotten to a place where people will begin to reason. We have gotten to a place where people will begin to think. Because we believe that the MPP as the opposition in parliament, they are free to criticize the government. In fact, you are there to be a check on the government to ensure, say, the right things are done. But when the right things are being done, now who try very hard to criticize the government of the day, then you are missing it. Because Ghanaians have become so discerning this time. Ghana have become so discerning this time. To the point, say, if you are criticizing the government, now you are not criticizing, your criticisms are not constructive. Ghanaians are aware, they know. They know, don't think, say, you can throw dust into the eyes of Ghanaians this time. Never again. It is the advice I am giving to the New Patriotic Party, he said, the elements in the party who go about talking anyhow, they should put a break on them. Because election 2028 is just around the corner. This is the time I believe that the New Patriotic Party must sit down and do its homework and put all the pieces together and come out more and come out stronger than before. This is the time. This one is a free advice. You are not paying for it. This is the time the MPP must sit down and ask themselves what went wrong in 2024 that brought that humiliating defeat to the party. They should sit down, analyze the whole thing, come out with better strategies, and see how best they can convince the Ghanaian people. This is not a time to be talking and talking and talking and talking anyhow. What didn't we see in this country? What didn't MPP do in this country between 2016 and 2024? What didn't they do? To the point, say, one of the things that caused MPP in 2024 election was because of big arrogance. Because of arrogance. Today, that arrogantistic life is still there. Today, some people are still being arrogant in this country. Some MPP people are still exhibiting that level of arrogance in this country. We were in this country when Akufo-Addo, the president, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, the president at the time, Oko Eyasi and beckoned the chief to rise before greeting. You think we are forgotten? You think we are forgotten? Ghana for they beckoned the chief. They asked the chief to rise and greet before they shake hands with the chief. What level of arrogance? Those are the things, some of the things that caused MPP in 2024. Today, they are doing the same thing. Talking anyhow. In as much as you have to put a check on the government of the day, make sure your criticisms are constructive enough. Are constructive enough. And if you are bringing out constructive criticisms, the Ghanaian people are aware, they know. They know. And yes, what you should be criticized, you try and criticize. Today, our brother Sami Jemfi is in charge of Gold Board. Today, our brother Sami Jemfi is in charge of Gold Board. We are trying very hard to punch holes into his administration at Gold Board. We are trying very hard. What we shouldn't say, we are saying it. We have forgotten that we are exposing ourselves. MPP, we have forgotten that we are exposing ourselves. What you cannot punch holes into, never make an attempt. Never make an attempt, because if you do that, the Ghanaian people are watching you. If you don't take that, in 2028, your defeat will be more serious. This one is a free advice. I am saying that if the person has embezzled state funds, the person should not be criticized and brought to order. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that in as much as you have to put a check on the government of the day, make sure you do it constructively. And that is the truth. That is the truth. In 2024, Akufo-Addo, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, told the chief to rise before greeting. Look at the level of arrogance. Look at the level of arrogance. Today, we have Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, who is the flag bearer, or who is the leader of the party today, who is going into the 2028 election for Ghanaians to vote for him. Well, have we forgotten? You think we don't know? When Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia went and stood on public platform and told us that he had 1,000 interchanges, 200 Ghana card, he will pick the Ghana card. You think we have forgotten? You think
we pursue digitalization not for its own sake, but as a vehicle to solve problems faced by ordinary Ghanaians and transform the economy. Through digitalization, government has been able to solve many problems that have faced Ghanaians. Some of the problems go back to the period before and since independence. We inherited a problem of no unique national identification system. This had been with us since independence. We have implemented the national identification system of the Ghana card. And we have today 16 million Ghanaians with unique identities. And that is a major transformation. A lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development. We pursue digitalization not for its own sake, but as a vehicle to solve problems faced by ordinary Ghanaians and transform the economy. Through digitalization, government has been able to solve many problems that have faced Ghanaians. Some of the problems go back to the period before and since independence.
Inti Ghana for Mwama Kote Nipa opese nyame adoma 2028 Ghana for yeto abama no or see ya the Ghana card any 1,000 interchanges to her obefa Ghana card no ahead of the interchanges. Nipa say no on pay developmental work. Nipa say no on pay developmental work. And so we were in this country and we saw all these. As if that is not enough. Kasabia MPP for Kaye between 2016 to 2024 no ne eyasefem ewokrum ha. People could sit on public people could sit on national television and insult the president of the people were sitting on public on national television with gold bars exhibiting gold bars. Say, yeah, they have all the money. Some people wanted to buy Chelsea Football Club. They wanted to do this. In fact, I will not mention it because we are all aware. I am only reminding you as a Ghanaian. Some of the things that happened between 2016 and 2024. Anything that make us say, if I were to be an MPP, in Kamen catch the MPP for Omontanasi, so that they put their house in order. They put their house in order because the kind of things are echo also in this country between 2016 and 2024 no, were unprecedented. It been see that. Somebody sat on national TV, insulted the president from the beginning to the end. What didn't Wontumi say in this country? What didn't he say in this country? What didn't he say? Mr. MCR, my Wontumi video in some kind.
My captaincy. Say I'm still remain as a captain. No, like I said, me back contam mining. Me guru na matwaro ye. Na me akwa wu me usuro me. Oya president to kra na oba national security for no mo negotiate with me asa no aba. Now you negotiate with me asa no enter. Now who just Wontumi ye team kitwa. Who say Ubetima, no man like this and this for no. Na me no ye not this for to make us obi to be no opa na mo munya ye. Omoye one na ye do me Wontumi dia oboa. Wontumi me nsro. Da problem run na Wontumi mama say me no me anu gira ho ya.
In Ghana for the least said about this man, the better. Not too long after that, Chairman Wontumi came back and spoke. In fact, he granted an interview. Let's go back and watch that interview he granted.
From what you said, who is one from Mampay, John Drummond, Mama, and Anabusia? We draw attention, say, what can say yet and what from Nana, what from the Busia? Apologize, I'll be patch on.
Oh, the American is a mention saying a futu, Nasa mention saying a chowpa, and now means also so Emma a chowpa. but enti so obia ye ohoi ye makra timi ye year it may catch your master we are sorry how much more the first gentleman of the land what they say intimation sensor what they say mention sensor
me that say but me jao oti July 3 a oyam show
Intino again won to me no obi a o say answer na mahama ebeba Kumasi no Jesus national security ebe negotiate any ono answer na mahama etimi aba His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etimi aba Kumasi no today o say on soon change efutu. That is how the world is. That is how life is. It is a uko round na ukasa. Let your gam shame maunyansa endi wenim. Maunyansa endi wenim. Inti omu kasa about gold board. E kasa anyhow. E try say they will level so many allegations. And please, I want to advise you. This is the time, MPP, you have to put your house in order. You have your presidential candidate already. You have your regional executives. You have your constituency executives. You have your branch executives. What is left? Sesiano akamo national executive national elections, and akamamo. And to elect your national leaders, I'm told that election will happen sometime on the 3rd day of October. So I think that this is the time you have to keep quiet and pray so that the Ghanaian people forgive you the sins you have committed against them. The sins you committed when you were in power. But you are going about talking, speaking anyhow, and you think Ghanaians are foolish? You think Ghanaians are foolish? Yawokroma, Honorable Kennedy Ohinie Japan, what did he say about Ahmed Swale? Ahmed Swale was murdered in cold blood. Today, what has become of Ahmed Swale's death? What has been said about Ahmed Swale's death? Because MPP was in power that time. Look, the family of Ahmed Swale are still bitter in their heart because the young man was a breadwinner of his family. The young man was the breadwinner of his family. The children are bitter in their heart. The wife is bitter in their heart. The family members are all bitter in their heart. Instead of going around and apologizing for the Ghanaian people to forgive you the many sins you committed against them, you are here talking every now and then, press conferences upon press conferences. You think win election, you are joking in this country. Today, we are here to only advise the New Patriotic Party. This is not a time to be talking and talking anyhow. This is the time that you have to sit back, reflect on the past, and make sure you do what is right. You do what is right. Kennedy Ohine Japan, Miss Amsia, Odiama, Etiefon Kai Kai, Ashefon Kai Kai, Tama Kennedy Japan sat on national TV. That is Kennedy Ohine Japan. Displaying the young man's pictures everywhere. Mombono Sebibiba, I will pay. Today, the young man and can't at Yasufo. Ghanaians want to get to the bottom, want you to get to the bottom of that matter. And all of us are watching. Inti so your MPP ni, please advise your leadership that Kasano does too much. Kasano does too much. They should just come down and re-strategize and rebuild their party and make sure they put the pieces together and not the bomb in 2020. Apart from that, some of you say, Kasano, Duduana, never boamwa. It is your own matter. But, and then, Asamba Kusuwa, if you say you can share the NDC. The NDC has elected its branch executives. So as I speak, branch executives are in place. On the 24th day of October, the NDC will be electing its constituency executives. Debia Meka said the branch executives are the engine room of the party. Take it or leave it. Branch executives are the engine room of the political party, and for that matter, the NDC. If you do away with the branch executives, you are doomed. Because whether we like it or not, the branch executives contribute about 80% to the success story of any political party in this country. Whether we like it or not, the branch executives contribute about 80% of the success story of any political party in this country. I have heard a lot of commentators who have said that it is not the branch executives, elections are not won at the branch levels. So if elections are not won at the branch levels, where are elections won? Where? Eva, if you have a car, now car no engine in your juma, there is no way the car can move. There is no way the car can move. So the engine room of the party is the branch executives. The engine room is the branch executive. Why would you hear me? Look, on that fateful Saturday, 24th October, you'll be going to take a decision for your constituency to have its fair share of the national cake, and for that matter, for you as a branch executive to benefit from the party. It depends on your member of parliament and the people you elect as constituency leaders. If you happen to elect a wrong member of parliament, you are doomed.